Hello, I'm Allie Gold. Welcome to my channel, Nirvana Tarot Readings. Glad to have you here. Let's see, information to give you guys before I start the reading. This is going to be a reading for all signs, focusing on sun signs, but if you know your moon and rising, go for it. Place yourself where you deem necessary, I guess. And the format I'm using is one card per sign with an overall energy, breaking it down into the elements of fire, air, I was going to say wind and water, fire, air, earth, and water. So just a really big shout out to Veronica Ray at Intuitive Pathways, because thank you so much. I have learned so fucking much from your channel. Also, Intuitive Aquarius Tarot. She's also my psychic and she's fucking awesome. So if you enjoy psychic YouTube readings, please check out her channel. She has so much great content. And I learned so much just from watching her videos. So hopefully maybe some of you can even learn from watching my videos. That would be awesome. If you're learning tarot, let me know. If you have questions about tarot, let me know. If you have things that you would like to understand more in terms of topics about tarot, I'm happy to go live and answer questions or make a video and whatnot. But what I need from you guys is feedback. So just saying, not going to waste any of our time with just some random shit, or at least try not to. I'm sure I will at some point. But in any case, yeah. So today is August 30th, 2023. So these messages may be confirming something which has already happened. And then you know that your intuition was on point. And it was in fact intuition. Or this could be predictive, or as in the description, this could be a timeless message. Those are the kinds of messages that I also get. So, I say it on a lot, huh? How do I stop that? How do I break that habit? Anybody have any suggestions? I'm going to have to be really mindful of that. In any case, a little bit about how I read tarot. I am a therapist. I was going to say by trade, but whatever. I'm a therapist. And so the messages that I see tend to be more introspective, but I'm trying to apply them as if people are around other people as well, because I think most people have a social life and deal with other people. I'm a little bit of a hermit. But anyways, so the messages can sometimes come across as very introspective. I work psychodynamically. I specialize in depth psychology, which means that I basically do a lot of work with shadow work, the shadow side. If you know Carl Jung, then you are familiar with that. If you don't, it's about bringing what's unconscious to the light. It doesn't have to be dark and scary, but sometimes it is. So my readings may tend to be a little bit deeper, a little bit darker, but they can also be light and fluffy, hopefully. Let me know how they are landing for you guys. And that's a little bit about me. So I'm just going to move on now. This is the Mystical or Mystic Palette Tarot by Cairo Marchetti. Yet again, another deck by him. I would say it is such an awesome deck. I actually really do love it. I love his illustrations because they're really bold and colorful. And for me, that helps me as a reader to decipher some messages. So I would absolutely recommend this to a beginner. It's definitely on the pricier side, but it's amazing quality. Anyways, thank you guys for liking. Please do like, share, and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. This channel is brand new. And of course, I'm trying to grow it so that I can get messages out to all the people who may need to hear them. But thank you for being here. And thank you for supporting me. Okay, so let's go. We're going to start with, that was a weird cut of the deck. Hold on, we're going to start with Earth signs today. So Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Happy birthday, Virgo. And here we go. I just had a giant cup of coffee, so I'm a tiny bit jittery, FYI. Which is also why I'm taking a few deep breaths. Okay, one more shuffle, focusing on Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. So today, what messages do you need to know? Virgo. Virgo, you have the world in reverse. This is the world upright. Okay. But it did come out in reverse. Go back to you. Taurus. Taurus, you have the 9 of coins in reverse. Again, I'll show you in the upright as well. Virgo energy, but came out reverse. Also could be your energy. It's just earth energy. And Capricorn. Okay, you got the Tower in reverse. Okay. I'll show you in the upright once again. And I do love this Tower card. The Hanged Man is falling out. It looks like the Fool is falling out. That's pretty fucking cool. It looks like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. But anyways, it's in the reverse. So I'll tell you what that means in a second. Your guys' overall energy is going to be, I got 2 cards. 8 of Cups in reverse with the Page of Coins in reverse. I'll show you them to you in the upright. I'm just going to go with and explain how they're coming across in the reverse. Again, if you want more information about the cards as I'm talking about them, let me know, leave a comment. But in the reverse here, you're not walking away from some emotional issues. That would be the 8 of Cups. And because of this, you are having a hard time planting seeds for the future in terms of business. This is earth energy. This is you guys. This is a messenger. This is a child. This is somebody who's very sweet and innocent and is trying to grow, but is not able to. See all the green for the growth, then that represents the heart chakra. There's a lot of green and blue over here, which is also healing energy. But it looks like you're stuck in the muck. And I think there's a turtle at the top of this card, so just going very slowly right now. And that could just be the pace that you need to go at. Virgo, you have, with this combination, the world in reverse. The world in reverse means that you have not completed a major life cycle. You are very close to completing it. Once you do complete it and the cards turn around and look like this, that means that you will have fulfilled whatever you need to, let go of whatever you need to emotionally in order to plant seeds. And it means, could be a graduation even. So say, for example, you could be in school and you're like, okay, so I went to school obviously to become a therapist. There were many a time when I was so burnt out emotionally that I didn't think I wanted to go on. And so it could be like that, but you're almost at the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, so I'm going to clarify with, this is called I always get their name, Hanson Roberts deck. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm going to use. So Virgo, you are, in terms of signs, could be dealing with the Pisces, Capricorn, Saturn. That's not a sign, that's a planet. But lessons, life lessons. And the little doggy is looking back like, wait for me. So that's just what I see. It's like, we're going, but wait, you need to do one more thing. Okay, let's see what one more thing is. You have the 3 in Cups in reverse. Okay, so with the world in reverse, that's 2 3s, by the way. 3s could be significant to you. But I would say that in order to get through this portal and enter to the other side, whatever that means for you, again, there's more emotional energy that's been holding you back. So 3 of Cups in reverse would be like either like toxic group energy or over drinking, and just like too much celebration, which I know celebration is great and we definitely all need it. But if you are, for example, in school and studying, and you've been coping through maybe drinking or drugs or some other kind of potentially self-destructive coping mechanism, this is Virgo, then, or maybe they're naysayers. Can be a social media card. Maybe you've been looking on social media and getting ideas in your head that you're not good enough. That's very much a Virgo theme, FYI. But in any case, that's where you guys are at. So drop the negativity if you can, however you can. Cleanse yourself, drink some more water, and you'll be on your way. So it's pretty cool. Okay, Taurus, you have, when I'm looking down, it's just like all green. Yeah, it's a lot. It's It's almost every color in the chakra system. So you guys have the Nine of Coins in reverse, which is feeling a lack in terms of finances, a lack in terms of growth, once again, especially with the Page of Coins in reverse. This is like, look at this combination, if you will. See, I think it's about, well, this card could be the kid in the upright, or sorry, the page, the kid, the Page of Pentacles in the upright is somebody who's really, really grounded. And Taurus, normally you are a very grounded sign. Nirvana agrees. Oh my goodness. So right now, okay. Right now, and it's also full of flowers. There's some magic mushrooms in here. No judgment from me, trust and believe. Again, all the green for growth. But he's got this really cute little fox that he's just like totally in tune with, right? And it's just this really sweet energy. Again, in the reverse, like you're not grounded, and it could be because you're feeling a lack. And that so far is the message I'm getting from you. And I don't know why I don't feel like the Eight of Cups in reverse is super important for you guys, but it was just more so the Page of Coins in reverse. So, oh yeah, I'm going to clarify again with this deck. So for Taurus, why are you at the Nine of Coins in reverse? She's wearing a mask. Well, she's wearing a bird beak. This card does represent, you could be dealing with a Virgo who is talking shit about you. It's Mercury in Virgo. Virgo is also in retrograde. You could also did I say Virgo is in retrograde? Mercury is in retrograde in the sign of Virgo. So you could just be having a tough time in this time period with your finances and with communication in general. So let's see. We have the Three of Rods. So this is the Three of Wands, more three energy. Threes come through for me all the time, so don't be shocked. So this is, you've been trying to plan for the future. You are at the three, which is like, okay, you're past the two, which is the decision. You've made your decision and you're waiting on the ship to come in so that you can move on. Well, you're still waiting. I think you're waiting on probably a loan to come through, something like that, or like maybe a student loan. That could be a very strong message for you guys. So that's for you, Taurus. I'm going to start flipping over the cards that I've done already because they're getting distracting to me. That's a personal side note to myself. Capricorn, Tower in the reverse. So, okay. It's like, this is such, I love this Tower card. I said Tower, but I meant Tower, whatever. Don't mind the fact that I can't really speak. So again, it's like this built up beautiful, like, you know how there's like van life and stuff like that, and people build like beautiful interiors. I'm not saying this is a van, but I'm saying like, then there's also like on Instagram, you see, if you're on Instagram or whatever, you see all these like dreamy kind of locations where it's like a tree house in like who knows where. Like, I don't know if it's AI creating it or if it's actual places, but it's like they have these bookcases that are like, everything is just magical. This card reminds me of magic, but in the reverse, maybe it's magical thinking. And so nothing is happening. Again, you're stuck emotionally. I would say that you are, and for you, I don't really see the Page of Pentacles in reverse as such a big, as a need to talk to you guys about it. But I think that, and these cards are pretty similar in size even. It's almost like, you know how Alice in Wonderland got really big after she ate one of the things? Like, well, it looks like emotions are filling you up. The cups are filling you up. This is the Eight of Cups in reverse. This can represent either Scorpio or Aries or just the planet of Mars. So I would say like she's literally the same size as this tower. That's kind of interesting. So it could be a person who you feel is holding you back, or that a person, I think it's a person that you feel is, yes, like I just said, holding you back. Pisces is strong with this as well because you have the Hangman falling out of here, but he's falling back. So I think this is like a multiple person situation. We'll see why. Get a little more information. But what a cool card. There's lightning coming from Mars, but in the reverse, it's at the bottom. It's like you won't be able to rebuild because, or maybe you will be able to still rebuild. It's a tree in reverse. Maybe you were the lightning already struck and now you're in the after phase and you're rebuilding. Let me know. But for Capricorn, okay. I look at that. You have the world in reverse. So you could very well be dealing with a Virgo because they got this as their main card. But again, this is going to be, I think, a timing thing for you, as in like when these both turn upright, which they will, it'll mean that you complete this major life cycle and you had a major epiphany, you let shit go and you moved on and you were able to, again, like move through that portal. And here, why can't you get through the portal? Because again, you need to either rebuild or you need to let go of these ideas and beliefs that like the Fool and the Hangman create shit off of, which is very fantastical and magical. I think that's why I was thinking about those kind of like magical places. Okay, so that's for Capricorn. Definitely not in negative reading whatsoever. I think more informative. Let's see who wants to go next. Let's do air signs next. Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Hope everybody is good. Come and say hello. Mally Gold, Nirvana Tarot readings, just to get some of that stuff out there in between elements, I guess. Air signs. You need to release. I had a really big cup of coffee, so I'm like, oop. All right. Gemini, what do you have for today? What do you need to know? Oh, beautiful. You have the King of Cups in the upright. He is swirling in tie-dye emotion, to be honest. But and also I noticed with this illustrator, he uses seahorses a lot, which to me is like kind of like the ultimate father in the animal kingdom. I mean, maybe not the ultimate, but like he does carry and give birth to the children. That's the only species in which the male does that. So this is definitely going to be a kind, caring father or husband figure or partner figure, whatever you want to say, right? Yeah, husband figure. I don't know. Does that make sense to anybody? But look, he's maybe a little bit older. That he's staring straight at you. Like he's emotionally available and he reminds me of somebody who is not afraid to have a conversation. This is also technically the card is Scorpio, but it can be any water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, so that's Gemini. So Aquarius, what do you have? Beautiful as well. The 10 of Pentacles in the upright. So this is all about, wow, that's really cool. This is all about abundance and family abundance. So like family generational wealth or just like learning. As you can see, there's like, I think these are toucans, I'm assuming. Sorry if I don't know. But again, this is like a tropical location, which I don't know. I love this deck. Look how bright this card is, right? Butterflies, toucans, beautiful palm trees. So I think that this is a card about building up your legacy or also being taught about like a family business. It's a family business kind of card. Let me just end it there. That's for Aquarius. Green for growth, really pretty, and yellow for your solar plexus. So you've got some good, healthy self-esteem going. Okay, Libra. Libra, you have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, okay? For the Knight of Coins in reverse, this is any kind of earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is not moving forward with a business idea. This is not having the finances for something, right? Maybe not getting a loan. Ooh, and he just wants to fly away. Sorry about that. Normally in upright, he's really grounded. He's also connected to nature. He comes after the page. But you could be dealing with any of the earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You don't have to be. Could just be a lack of movement in your financial life today. And that's about it. Okay. Overall energy for you guys is the Six of Swords. I love it. I love when things are upright and moving forward. This is a card of Aquarius. So Aquarius, this reading could be very important to you, but it's also an air card in general. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, this is your guys' element. As you can see, she is leaving troubled waters, sailing towards what's going to be safer land. She's bringing her animal companions with her. She's bringing wisdom with her. She's bringing the crow is literally holding a chandelier, as when I was talking about shadow work. This is kind of exactly what I mean. I also happen to have two orange kitties, so I fucking love this card. But she's leaving behind this castle in the background. So it could be that you're becoming more independent. I think this is definitely going to be true for Aquarius. But okay, so Gemini, what do we have? We have the King of Cups. I think that you have somebody who's backing you in leaving where you need to be. As you can see, they're both in the water. So this is going to be an emotional voyage for you as well as a mercurial voyage. But this is really good. You're leaving, maybe even somebody's funding for you to come travel and to see them. This is also a travel card. But I think that in reality, you're just being shown what you need to see in order to move on from a situation that was keeping you isolated. Okay, so let's see what we get in terms of clarity for you guys. Oh, I'm moving super slow today. Well, I don't know, but it feels slow. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. All right. 8 of Cups. That's great. This is moving on. I don't know if you remember, but Earth signs had the 8 of Cups in reverse in their overall energy. But for you guys, you have the King of Cups with the 8 of Cups, clarifying the King of Cups. So this is all about moving on and travel. Like I said, it didn't really. I mean, if anything, you're potentially dealing with a Pisces, or we're in the time frame of Scorpio season is when you're going to leave this family situation, leave this kind of funky situation, which had you isolated. Again, you're being led not just by the moon and not just by the crow, but by an actual person. And they are very kind and they love you very much. So, congrats. That's awesome. Okay. Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius, you have the Six of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles. So that is pretty cool. It looks like you are actually leaving your family, but in good terms, on good terms, I mean. I think that you also have financial support to back your move wherever you're going to. You've definitely learned a lot. Um, you're continuing to learn, you're continuing this journey. And for you, it's more of an individuation thing, which is like leaving your family of origin and utilizing the wisdom that you have gained from your family and actually respecting your family. I don't know why that came to mind, but there you go. Respecting your father. All right, let's see what. Okay, well, the Five of Cups in reverse. So at some point, somebody, how vague is that? I know, but still, the Five of Cups in reverse. It looks like either you or somebody in your family was going through it, and then when this was upright for sure, this is grief. This is mourning. This is more than depression. It's like almost like it could be either clinical depression, or grieving, like a grief kind of vibe for sure. But in the reverse, it means that you've come out of this grief. And I think that, again, for you, you are coming. Well, I said this isn't about coming out of isolation, but maybe you felt isolated within the family. And so finally, what you needed in order to grow and move on was to feel like you were part of the family. And now that you feel that, you have the energy, the support, everything else to move on and again, like, do things on your own, because you're an Aquarius, and why wouldn't you want to do that, right? Not to say you're going to be alone forever, but that's definitely, you guys have a lone wolf vibe. I've been Aquarius moon. I totally fucking get it. Okay. Libra, you are traveling mentally, but you are not doing anything in the physical terms. So Knight of Coins in reverse, you are not able to move just yet because you don't have the funds for it. Unlike Sorry, I'm like Aquarius. But I mean, you could be dealing with an Aquarius maybe, but maybe I think that you guys are waiting for a level up in your job, and then this is more work related, so then you're gonna quit. You're waiting, you have the wisdom already. You guys are probably like, you guys know how to wait. I'm impatient. I don't know how y'all do it, but you definitely know how to just wait things out until the time is right and until you're settled and you know what's best for you. I'm impressed with that. But so you're still traveling mentally. It's just that you haven't quite made it into the manifestation, into the 3D world just yet. So what more about this Knight of Pentacles? Temperance. That's awesome. What did I say? You guys are really patient, right? Look at this card. I mean, also, this is the light side to Sagittarius. So you could be dealing with a Sag. You don't have to be. But this is all about patience. And literally, I don't even remember the words I just used, but it's about waiting till things are right. This is a very divine energy, angelic kind of card. So you're being divinely guided, and that's exactly what I just said. There's nothing more to say to that. You guys are fine. You guys have been patient. You've been alchemizing. You've been waiting to know what the best thing is to do. And once that Knight turns upside right, you will move on into a very maybe spiritual kind of position. That's a potential too, moving away from materialistic into just something. I think that's a big message, moving away from materialism into something more spiritual. So that is for Libra. Congrats. Everybody had a great reading so far. I hate saying that because then it's like, well, what if the next one isn't? But we've done Earth and Air so far. Again, daily reading. Nirvana Tarot Readings at gmail.com for a personal reading if you're interested. And now we are going to move on to water. So Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Okay. One more. Pisces, what do you need to know today? Four of Wands. Very, very beautiful. This card is about a happy home. I mean, this is a really excited home, like super excited. Potentially, I mean, it's fire, so potentially dealing with Aries, but don't have to be. Could be dealing with the Aries or Sag, or just feeling very secure and stable and really fucking happy in your place of work or in your house. I mean, look at it. It's the one of the most celebratory cards in this deck at the very least. It's like a multi-tiered house as well. I don't know if that matters to anybody. And of course the fireworks. If you're in America, that could indicate July 4th, but I guess it is a 4 card. Who knows? I don't know. That's for Pisces. Scorpio. Scorpio, do you not want to be read today? I'm just kidding. I say that to Scorpios sometimes. Okay, well, I can understand why. You have the Ace of Coins in the reverse. So this is going to be about a new path that either we're going to find out why it's in the reverse and not in the upright. But again, you see those two little like fox kittens or fox kits. And what is there? A beautiful bird. Oh my gosh. And a frog. Oh, I never even noticed frog. And a mushroom. And flowers. And then this giant coin. So you could be dealing with any earth sign and waiting for them to open up to you, or you could be not opening up to an earth sign because you are feeling guarded. This could be in work or love. Okay, so that's for Scorpio. And then Cancer, what do you guys have? You have Eight of Cups in reverse, which is one of the overall energies that Earth got. So you could be dealing with either Pisces or an Earth sign or Scorpio. Cancer and Scorpio definitely came out together yesterday. Okay. In any case, Eight of Cups in reverse, you're stuck. Wait, did I say you could be dealing with a Pisces as well? This is card of Pisces. So you could be dealing with any water sign, including yourself, and also any Earth sign. because they got this. And who was it more important for? Capricorn and Virgo, I think. So Capricorn, Virgo, and Scorpio, I think, are going to be your strongest connections if there is one to somebody else, and it's not just your own emotions that you can't seem to release. And you're, instead of walking away from the cups that have fucked you up, you're walking further into it. Maybe you need to do this. Maybe you just need to do some inner work and figure out why you got to this level of emotion in the first place. So the overall energy for water signs, because our head is in the clouds, so it could be daydreaming a lot too. Anyways, overall energy. Ooh, the Three of Swords, but in reverse. Okay, so this is air sign energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But let's just say overall, it's just either you're dealing with an air sign or you're dealing with, as you can see, healing from heartache. It's a pretty. This is why I love this deck, because honestly, like I'm pretty sure a beginner could understand these illustrations pretty well and get the messages that they need. But so overall, all of you guys have been through it. You're healing from the heartache, and pretty soon you're gonna have this one sword of truth to be able to communicate how you feel. Okay, so going back to Pisces, Three of Swords in reverse. I think that you could be getting over potentially a betrayal kind of situation in your home or your work life, right? So that could either be that somebody was cheating and you found out, but now you guys are actually working it out and getting back together, or getting back together, or just the family life is finally happy again, right? And that could be the same thing at work, where a third or more person came into like what you felt was a really close situation, and that you felt was going well, and you felt like it fucked it up, but now you guys are back on the same page and excited to be working together yet again. So let's clarify for Pisces. It's good. I mean, you've already gone through the heartache. You're getting over it. You're probably either forgiving somebody, or somebody is asking for forgiveness because they're still really sad. So one or the other. Choose one. Okay. Pisces, Four of Wands. You've taken the steps. That's what I want to say. So this could be that the betrayal was that one of you was sober, or both of you are sober, and then somebody betrayed that trust, and now they're back into like a 12-step program or something. Maybe. Okay, we have Judgment in reverse, which was clarifying the Four of Wands. So it looked like before, again, just, I want to take one more. And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so this is going to be, if this was a work situation, which is the Eight of Pentacles, then you guys were ready to quit, basically, and you were not seeing the truth of the situation. I think you were the ones hurt. And so, but something turned the Four of Wands upright as opposed to being like dissolved and in the reverse. Also with the wake up call, it could just be that like you were missing the wake up call, but now that somebody has either explained their truth to you, or you have a talk to them with your truth, everything is back on track again. Okay, so that's for Pisces. Interesting. Scorpio, Ace of Coins in reverse. See, this is kind of what I thought. I think that you're not opening up just quite yet, either to an earth sign or to your place of work or whatever, because you are still yourself getting over some heartache or feeling betrayed and vulnerable. Okay, so let's see what is going to clarify the Ace of Coins in reverse. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse, so that's more water energy. Could be dealing with a Pisces, or again, yourself, or I think it's just yourself. Nine of Cups in the reverse is feeling drained, is feeling unhappy. I think that you felt taken advantage of, and that's why you're like, I'm not quite ready to open up yet again. Like, I don't want to go down the same path, so let me wait it out. You're another one who has really good patience, like Libra. Maybe you're dealing with a Libra. I don't know. But there you go. That's for Scorpio. And then Pisces, we have the Three of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Cups in reverse. So this is healing, but like I said, maybe you're walking back into the troubled waters to see what got you there in the first place, and that's just part of your process. Or it's that you are not able to move on, but the air sign is moving on. Okay. So I'm going to clarify that, and then we will see what happens. Dominant color being blue, throat chakra, communication. But also for your guys' energy, there's a lot of green and purple. Like it's a pretty colorful card. So the heart. Okay, sorry, that I wasn't even looking. All right, for Pisces, what's going on? You have the Four of Pentacles, which is very close to what I was saying to Scorpio. You're keeping things to yourself for the moment. I don't think this has anything to do with finances, but if it does, let me know. But I think you are also just not ready to open up again. As you can see, it's like an Ebenezer Scrooge, is that his name, kind of energy. So again, you could be dealing with earth signs. This would be Capricorn in particular, because remember they got the Eight of Cups in reverse. I don't remember the rest of their reading in particular. They could have been dealing with Scorpio. It could be a three-person situation between Scorpio, Cancer, and Capricorn very easily. And then you guys, but you're not opening up. You're not ready to walk away. You're still clinging is essentially what's happening. And that's okay. You'll take your time and it'll be figured out why or what you need to move on. So that's for water signs. Nice. Not seeing anything like crazy like I was getting yesterday for some of the individual sign readings. So nice work, collective. And finally, last but obviously not least, we have fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. What is going on for you guys today? Again, thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and helping support me to grow this channel. I'm really excited to be here doing readings for y'all. Okay, Sag, Leo, Aries. That's a very sloppy shuffle. One more. One more, and I promise we're good today. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, what's going on for you guys? You have the Page of Wands. Awesome. Look at the card. Look at the card. Look at the card. This is like from, I was going to say House of Dragons, which I think is like the next step from Game of Thrones, but this always reminds me of Game of Thrones when her little dragons actually emerge. I mean, that's obviously a very dramatic time. So you could be feeling super dramatic right now. Just saying. But it's exciting. I mean, there's the Page of Wands is excitement. It's fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Dealing with yourself or somebody else, new creative ideas. Okay, so Leo, you got Aries. You got the Emperor. We have the Emperor. To me, in this deck, he's a little bit scary because he's like half stone. But I guess as the Emperor, you have to be pretty cold and calculated in order to rule the world. But you very strongly have the sign of Aries if you're dealing with another person. And Aries, what is your card? You have the Hanged Man in reverse. Very good. So in reverse, you're letting go of ideas that were holding you back. You're potentially dealing with a Pisces. You don't have to be. Maybe you're on the cusp. But, you know, you've meditated like the Buddha under the tree. You even turned yourself all the way upside down in order to do this. And now you can see right side up again. So it's all about gaining clarity and perspective. The overall energy for fire signs. Is, oh, good. The Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay. So this is in the upright, a card of tremendous fear. Yeah, trepidation, fear, daggers being thrown at you in reverse. The daggers are not hitting you. You realize that it's all bullshit. So for Sagittarius, whatever you're starting, you were afraid to begin this journey, but now you are no longer. Here's also the moon, which could have been casting shadows on the actual truth. But now you are ready to go. You could have also been really worried about a child, but they're fine. FYI. Um, and then other than that, again, you're ready to start being super creative and not really giving a fuck what other people are saying or thinking about you. I'm a Sagittarius sun and this resonates, FYI. So let me clarify this. I do think it's in terms of like putting yourself out there, right? Maybe you are an actor, because I do see this as a very dramatic card, but also very fun. Oops. All right, let me shuffle these guys. Again, this is the Hanson Roberts tarot deck that I'm clarifying with. I like to use this as a clarifier a lot. All right, I was going to say cups, but pages. And then I was going to say swords. So for whatever reason, I'm looking at it and getting other elements, but it's the page of wands. Take what you want from the fact that I was calling it the page of cups and swords. So the only one I wasn't saying is page of pentacles. So maybe you've already gotten through that phase on the emotional and thinking level for this brand new idea, and you have to implement it into action. Anyways, okay, let's see. We have the Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, so again, this is really just confirming that like you now see what you need to see. Another moon here, but the moon is in reverse as well. So maybe it was casting shadows. You could have been dealing with an air sign who was naysaying you, but you've decided to not listen to what they were saying because they couldn't see the full truth anyways, or you couldn't see the full truth. And so again, you're just going to moving on up, to brightness and drama and fun, excitement. It's like pure excitement. And that dragon, so cute. It's a little baby dragon. Okay. Let's see. Leo, you are predominantly in the blue, which I just mean in terms of communication and the throat chakra. You don't always see the emperor represented with blue. It's usually more like a red, like a root chakra kind of thing. But clearly, he's a guy who thinks a lot but doesn't overthink. This is literally what that combination is, that you're thinking, you're planning, but you're not doing it to the degree where you're like ruminating, or you're not doing it from a fear-based place. You're feeling very in control of your future, and that's a good thing. So let's see more information about this emperor for Leo. Okay, you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so in the past, either you have Earth in your chart, or you were having money issues with your family. This is the card of like the patriarch card, but then we have the Queen. So either you were having mother issues, but this is more going to be definitely about finances, so that like you couldn't move forward. You could now be a single mother and meeting somebody soon who's going to help you shape your world in a really strong manner. That's the word. But in the past, family issues was keeping you from being the person you wanted to be. And I know that's general, but it's what's coming up for Leo in this case today. But I think now you are on good terms with your father, if you were having daddy issues before. Okay. So that's for Leo. Very good. And then for Aries, this is all about a change of perception. The Hanged Man in the reverse with the Nine of Swords in reverse. So your energy is letting go of all these swords and daggers that were being thrown in your way. And there's my baby girl barking. She is an Aries moon, just saying. She's not really fearful though, thank goodness. Nirvana. All right, let's see what's coming up for you guys. What? Oh my God. She can't wait to go to the park. So right after this, we're going. Okay. Aries, you were being silent. You weren't being either silent or silenced by somebody else. But I think that, again, this is a card of meditation, just like the Hanged Man. So I think that you were in a state of meditation. You figured out with your sword of truth over here that, you don't need to listen to anybody else's bullshit. You were questioning yourself for a moment there, but you went into your cocoon like state and now you are coming out of it. And that's beautiful. So, congratulations. Again, pretty good reading, I think, for everybody. Yeah. If it resonated, please do comment and let me know. Again, thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited to be here and on this channel, and I will see you all soon. So have a wonderful day or night or wherever you are in terms of time zone. Okay, goodbye.